AITAH for telling my partner would cut contact with my mill due to her extreme favoritism. So context, we are a blended family. I have my stepdaughter, who we will call G, my son of the same age, let's call him R. We have one child together and, currently pregnant. We've been together for 5 years and, in that time, my mill has never once turned up on RS birthday. She's also never bothered to even so much as text to say happy birthday. I've always assumed that it was because he is not biologically related to her. And his birthday is close to Christmas, and though I wasn't happy about it, but I've tried to put it to the back of my mind. For G, she has always turned up for her birthday and made a huge fuss of her. This year was his first birthday and again, she missed RS birthday all together, which I've come to expect. However, I was shocked that she didn't bother for his first birthday. We heard nothing from her until I texted her a reminder that it was his first birthday. After that I got a text message wishing him a happy birthday, and that was it. For his first Christmas, she even went as far as to say she wasn't coming because G would be at her mom's for Christmas. She would only come if G was present. Then it came to G's birthday. She turned up with a birthday cake and presents, made a huge fuss of her. Later in the evening, she then took it upon herself to insist that I start putting extra precautionary measures in place to protect G. Of course, I and everyone else present were confused at this, until she stated that it was only a matter of time before I did something inappropriate to G. That my mill knows how boys think. At his age he had just turned 7, and continued to try and claim that R would assault G in the night if we didn't put safety measures in place to ensure that he couldn't. R has shown absolutely no interest in girls and thinks they're gross, and considering my mill has barely seen him in the 5 years we've been together, I have no idea where she would have gotten this idea from. The day ended with me kicking her out of the house. Everyone else who was present was as shocked as I was at her allegations, and no one could understand where she had gotten them from. The entire thing has really affected my mental health, as well as if found out him having another boy, and I am frightened that he too will be treated with the same opinions and lack of interest as the other two boys have been, if not stopped crying since I found out, due to the absolute fear of it. I said to my partner that I didn't want her having any further contact with the boys. I wouldn't stop contact with G, as there is a very strong bond there, but for the boys, she is a total stranger anyway, and I don't want them around someone who would brand them in such a way simply for being boys and show no interest in them. My partner unfortunately wasn't present during her accusations, but doesn't seem to believe me that she would say such things, though he does know that she blew up at me over my birthday, because I wanted to spend my birthday with my family and not walking her dogs for her, and he has seen the messages that she sent me, accusing me of abusing and controlling him because of it. RS dad, who I'm still very good friends with, thinks he's in denial about his mom and doesn't want to believe that she would say such things, and has chosen not to see how differently she treats them. He thinks it's easier for my partner to think him overreacting due to hormones than it is to admit how his mom treats me and the boys. He also thinks her accusations may have stemmed from her own past experiences, leading her to varnish all boys with the same brush, but at the same time, he knows my history and thinks she should try to take some notes out of my book rather than constantly accusing me of various things. As well, there have been a huge amount of accusations thrown at me in the past, not just those I've mentioned here. She doesn't like the fact that RS dad and I are still very close and treat each other as family even though we've separated. Alida for not wanting my kids to have contact with my mill,